Teachers often ask me, how can I get the most out of story time? The answer is dialogic reading. What is dialogic reading? It's a specific way to read to students in preschool to third grade. The teacher engages students in conversation about the story. It helps increase students' language, vocabulary, sentence structure, and understanding. The main goal of dialogic reading is to increase the oral language skills of students by encouraging children to become the storytellers, and the adult becomes the audience, the moderator, and the listener. Dr. Grover Whitehurst from the Stony Brook Reading and Language Project conducted a research and discovered that children who have been read to using dialogic reading are largely ahead in language than those students who were read to in a more traditional way. So what are the steps to dialogic reading? The technique in dialogic reading is the PEER sequence. PEER stands for prompts, evaluate, expand, and repeat. Prompt students to say something about the book. Evaluate the student's response. Expand by rephrasing and adding information. And repeat the prompt to ensure student comprehension. Let's practice. Prompt. Do you know what this is? Evaluate. That's right. That is a fire truck. Expand. That is a red fire truck. Repeat. Can you say red fire truck? And that is the PEER sequence. Remember how we talked about that the P in PEER stands for prompt? Well, there are 5 different ways to prompt children during story time to complete the PEER technique. We remember them by using the acronym CROWD. Completion prompts, recall prompts, open-ended prompts, WH prompts, and distancing prompts. Let's explore CROWD. Completion prompts. In a completion prompt, the teacher leaves a blank at the end of a sentence and encourages the students to fill in the blank. This prompt works best with rhyme books or books with repetitive phrases. Here's an example of a completion prompt. The teacher says, "Chica, chica," and leaves a blank, and the students complete the sentence, "Boom, boom." That is a completion prompt. Recall prompt. These are questions about what happens in a book students have already read. Here's an example. The teacher asks, "Can you tell me what happens to the hungry caterpillar in the story?" The students answer, "It turned into a butterfly." That is a recall prompt. Open-ended prompt. These prompts focus on the pictures of the book. They work best for books with rich and detailed illustrations. Here's an example. The teacher says, "Tell me, what is happening in this picture?" The students can practice language fluency and attention to detail by describing what they see in their own words. That is an open-ended prompt. WH prompt. These prompts also focus on the pictures in the book. They begin with what, where, when, why, and how. Here's an example. The teacher asks, "What is this called?" while pointing to an object in the book. Or asks, "Where is the dog standing?" WH questions teach children new vocabulary. And that's a WH prompt. Distancing prompt. These prompts ask students to relate the pictures or words in the book they are reading to experiences outside the book. These prompts help students connect books and the real world. Here's an example. While looking at a book with pictures of farm animals, the teacher says, "Remember when we went to the petting zoo? Which of these animals did you see there?" And that's a distancing prompt. Let's review. The technique used in dialogic reading is the PEER sequence. PEER stands for prompt, evaluate, expand, and repeat. Crowd are ways to prompt children in order to begin the PEER sequence. The crowd prompts are completion, recall, open-ended, WH, and distancing. Dialogic reading is a great way to encourage students to comment on the pictures of the book, use longer phrases, and learn new vocabulary. It also teaches children oral fluency and grammar structure. That's all for now. Don't forget to look for other videos on early childhood education from my master teacher. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.